Questions I get asked is, do I have ADD? I think I have ADD. People say this when they are forgetful. They don't remember what's happening. They miss appointments or a lot's going on. They just can't seem to keep up. They're procrastinating. They're doing all type of things. And of course, it's always a possibility, but there's a lot more to ADD than people really realize. Did you know that ADD has subtypes? Got my handy notes here. Now, the 3 subtypes are: you have predominantly hyperactive impulsive, you have predominantly inattentive presentation, and you have combined presentation. Okay, so when you're combined, of course, you meet both inattentive and hyperactive impulsive. Then you have the predominantly inattentive, where it meets inattention criteria only. So you can have it, and it's just that you're not able to keep focus and stay engaged. Predominantly hyperactive impulsive, it meets hyperactivity and impulsive. So we'll go through some of the key diagnostics of it. So you have, for an adult, you had to have the presentation of symptoms for at least 6 months. What are these symptoms? All right. If it's the hyper impulsive, you may often fidget, squirm, you leave your seat, you can't stay seated. That's a lot. You've seen that a lot in children, but there are some adults that can't sit still. Restlessness, you feel like you're on the go. You're driven like a motor. You got to go, go, go. You talk excessively. You blurt out answers before questions are finished. Difficulty waiting for your turn. Interrupts, intrudes, activities and conversations. That's how that looks. Seen it a lot in children. It does happen with adults. The inattentive type. This is where you fail to give close attention to details. You can't pay attention and you make careless mistakes if you would just slow down. Trouble sustaining attention in tasks, doesn't seem to listen when spoken to directly, doesn't follow through on instructions, difficulty organizing task activities, avoids dislikes requiring sustained mental effort, loses things necessary for tasks like your keys, phone, easily distracted by the external stimuli. So for me personally, the inattentive one is the one I see the most in people, where they're just not able to give close attention and retain it. Now, the thing for me is I ask them many questions, because any mental health provider, you want to go to a licensed provider, you want to have an assessment. It's just more than you're forgetting things. ADD, ADHD, very common, but there are other things that can present as that. So there are symptoms of depression with the lack of concentration, focus. There are other issues, anxiety. There are different things that could present and go on in your life that present, and you may feel you have ADD, ADHD. You don't know. So you must talk to a professional, but it's much more than forgetting things and being late. It could be that, but it could be other things. So you want to rule out medical issues, and you want to make sure you have the proper evaluation. And if there's a consideration of medication, you want to make sure what type you have, if you have it at all. So do you have ADD? I don't know. It could be many things, but it needs to be established and confirmed by a mental health provider, a licensed mental health provider. And I hope that's helpful. It's way bigger. A lot of people don't know there's 3 different types of ADD. Okay? It has 3 subtypes. It's not just forgetfulness. It's a bigger deal than that. Hopefully that was helpful.